Hey everyone, this is TJXC Films, coming up to you guys with a deck profile and combo tutorial for Knightmare Spyrals. Super excited for this deck because, well, for one, Knightmare just came out and it just made this deck really viable again, in my opinion. So let's go ahead and get started here with the deck profile and combo tutorial. So starting off here, we have your main 3 super agents. You need this card because this card is super important. Nothing else I have to say. After these 3, you need your 3 toughs. This card is also really important because it acts as a spiral, super agent while it's in the field, and also its effect to declare a card type, and its effect to pop any one card in the field is just super important. Basically once it hits the field, if you're going second, it's a threat to your opponent. So really good. We're not just playing 1, but we're playing 2 resorts. It's just my preference to play 2. Sometimes when I play quick fix, I can get the extra searches and I can get I can search for the 2 resorts, and to me I think that's just really important. You have your 1 quick fix, 1 Spire Your Drone, 1 Master Plan. We're going to be playing 1 Sleeper. These are standard again, just the one-offs. Moving forward, new card came in, Knightmare Corruptor Ibli, very important. Goes with your combos, and that will be shown later. You're playing also 1 Glow Up. It's up to you if you want to play Glow Up or not. You don't really have to. That's about it. Now moving on toward the hand traps. I'm only playing 1 Ash Blossom and Joy Spring because I only have 1. I would play 3 if I had 3, but right now I'm just playing 1. And you're playing your 3 Ghost Holders, just because right now they stop a lot of decks. It stops Pendulum FTK, it stops just a lot of other things. And moving forward to spells, you're playing the 1 resort. Fortunately, it's at 1. It's being on your monsters being untargetable is just really good, and just free searching is just really good. So it's at 1. And you're also playing, to supplement this, you're playing the 3 terraformings to search it. And moving forward, we're playing 3 Called by the Graves. It's a really good card if you're going first or second. It's really good. If you're going first, it guarantees that your helix is gonna resolve. Going second, it's really good at just sniping cards in the grave and negating their effects, especially if you're playing against 60 card variants or not. It's really good for that, and it's not once per turn, so it's really good. And then you're playing your 3 Burial Goods. These are just your combo extenders, combo starters. No explanation there. It's really good overall. You're only playing 1 Big Red. I've seen a couple builds where they play 2. I played 2 before and I do like it, but this particular build I had to cut 1 out so that I can play 40 cards, and so that's what I did. Cutting 1 out doesn't really hurt, but the 2 Big Reds does come up in the grind game though. And then you're playing your 1-ofs. You're playing the reinforcements of the army to search your tough or your agent. You're playing your Foolish Burial, playing a 1-for-1 Soul Charge and Monster Reborn. Those are just your 1-ofs, really good overall. And alright, moving on here guys, you're playing your 3 Red Reboots. Fortunately, these 2 are just proxies. I don't own the playset yet. I only have 1, so these are just your proxies for now. It's really good to play Red Reboot because basically if you draw, you're going second, and you're playing this as going second deck, and if you go second and you play against True Draco or like a trap heavy deck, you just win. You just win. If they can't stop your Red Reboot, you just win. And so you just go off and you just kill your opponent, and that's it. And then here are your Master Plan targets. I'm only playing the 2 rescues and the 1 assault. And that's it for your main deck. That's 40 cards right there. Alright, so on to your extra deck. You have your Knightmare lineup. You have Knightmare Griffin, Unicorn, Phoenix, Goblin, and Mermaid. So these 5 are your Knightmare lineup. I was kind of iffy on this one, Griffin, but it's just there. You guys have a better card to play. You guys can play something else besides your Griffin, but it's just there. I do like this effect that you know, special summon monsters, you cannot activate their effects unless they're linked. So I mean, that effect is in itself is really good. So I do like that. So why I'm playing it. So that's your lineup with your Knightmares, and then you have your standard board load to get rid of your opponent's board load. It's just there. You have your Firewall, Tri-Gate Wizard, and your 2 double Helix. And then you have Underclock Taker, Proxy Dragon, and Link Reable to end off all your Link monsters. These two kind of, it's up to you if you want to play these two. You can opt to play Knightmare Cerberus instead of your Proxy Dragon, but in this version I just like playing Proxy more just because it's more generic, and also because it opens your left zone up for another extra deck summon, whereas your Knightmare Phoenix does not allow you to open that arrow, that zone up to your left. So that's the only reason why I'm playing a Proxy Dragon instead of Cerberus. Cerberus is a really good monster too, so it's up to you. And you're playing 2 Synchros, Natural Beast, and 1 Black Rose Dragon. Alright, so starting with your first combo, you only need 1 Resort, 1 Agent, and 1 random card. You activate Resort, you're going to play Effective Resort to grab you 1 Spiral Drone. You're going to go ahead and you're going to summon Drone. Drone's effects activate, you're going to be able to stack your opponent's deck and know which card is going to be on top. You're going to use a Super Agent's effect, call, let's say we put a monster on top, we're going to call that monster. Agent special summon itself on the field. From here, you're going to go ahead and do perform a Link summon, send those to the grave, and that gets us your Spiral double Helix. You're going to activate this effect, declaring the monster that you stacked on their deck, and the effect will resolve. You're going to special summon Master Plan, and from here you're going to go ahead and activate Master Plan's effect to grab us your first Spiral Mission Rescue. After you do that, you're going to go ahead and Link summon these 2 to bring out a Knightmare Unicorn. And now this is where it's cool. Knightmare Unicorn is what really makes this deck viable again. So when Unicorn summons, it has an effect where you discard a card, and then you, as cost, target 1 card in the field to shuffle it back to your deck. So you're going to target your Resort. The reason why we target Resort is because we want Master Plan to be alive in a bit here. So targeting it to shuffle it back. At this point, I like to chain Rescue. It's a chain link 2, banish targeting Master Plan grave to special. So that's gonna special. It doesn't matter again which zone it goes to. I like to special it here. Resort gets shuffled back into the deck, and then now you're gonna activate Master Plan's effect to grab you another Spiral Mission card from your deck to your hand. That's gonna go ahead and get us our second rescue. And from here, you're going to go ahead and Link summon the Unicorn off to summon Knightmare Mermaid. Knightmare Mermaid on summon effect will activate, and discarding a card's cost, you can discard Rescue to the grave, so that you can special summon 1 Knightmare monster from your deck to the field. And when that activates, you're going to chain link 2. This is important. You're going to chain link 2 Rescue in grave, banish itself. Targeting Helix to special summon. So Helix is gonna go here, and then Mermaid is gonna resolve. So Knightmare is gonna get you Knightmare Corruptor Ibly. Again, it doesn't matter which zone it goes to. I like to just put it in the middle. Special it there. The reason why you want to chain link 2 rescue to bring out double helix is because once Ibly hits the field, you can't special any more monsters unless you link summon. And so the reason when I do it here is so that when I bring out the Knightmare Goblin, Goblin will resolve its effect to draw a card. Since that's there, you're going to go ahead and link these two away to summon out your Knightmare Goblin. And then at this point, if you're going first, you're going to chain your effects this way. You're going to chain Knightmare Goblin, discarding this card to be able to, normal summon again in addition to your normal summon, and you get to draw 1, and chain link 2 Master Plan to adding Resort and another Spiral monster from your deck to your hand, and chain link 3 Ibly to special summon that to your opponent's field. Reason why you're doing that is so Goblin is safe from any disruptions. Master Plan is also safe from being ashed or being negated, and Ibly just so that you can special summon your Ibly to your opponent's side of the field, and that's really good because Ibly basically kind of like puts your opponent in like a very awkward position where they're kind of like locked. So that's why you do what you do. So Ibly will go to your opponent's side of the field. Master Plan resolves, getting a Resort and Sleeper, and then I'll just shuffle the deck because we're gonna get the draw from the Goblin. Let's see. There, 1 random card. From here, you can go ahead and activate Resort. Resort will grab us Quick Fix. Wherever he is. Here he is. That was Quick Fix. And Quick Fix is gonna go ahead and you're gonna normal summon it to where Goblin's pointing at. That is the only zone that you can normal summon it due to Goblin's effect. It has to be at an arrow where it's pointing at, so we're gonna summon it here. Quick Fix goes off, effects. It's gonna get us our last resort. So at this point, you're gonna go ahead and link out the Quick Fix. Bring out a Link Karibo, and then you're gonna activate Quick Fix effect. You're going to discard this card to special summon Quick Fix. And then once you summon, you're gonna activate his effect again to get you any Spiral Gear card from your deck to your hand. So at this point, you can go ahead and add another Resort, or no, actually you can get the big red. I should have added this first, but I mean, you can see that it still just works out. So grab this, use this effect, activate, targeting your Grand Master Plan, special Master Plan here. Activate her effect again, get you your 3rd and last copy of the Spiral Mission card. So we're gonna go ahead and get Assault. So these are your cards in hand right now. So you just grab Assault to your hand, and then from here you can go ahead and perform another Link Summon. You link these off for your target wizard. And then from here, you can go ahead and perform another Link Summon. Link these two out, that gets banished. This goes to grave for a Link 2. So we're just gonna go ahead and summon out the Knightmare. I like Knightmare's effect a little bit more than Proxy Dragon. Proxy Dragon is just there just to have the other zone, but I mean, in itself, it's still a good effect too, Proxy Dragon's effect. But yeah, grabbing Knightmare, And then from here you can just go ahead and banish 3 from grave. So usually you banish, you know, your big red master plan because you don't have any use for her anymore. And between the agent and the drone, banish the agent. The reason why you want drone is so that when you end your turn, resort will shuffle the drone back into your deck. The reason why you do that is because if they don't break your board next turn, the next turn, and it's your turn again, you're able to search out the drone and summon it and stack their deck again. And so basically, you're just giving them cards, like cards that are not useful for them to use the next turn, which is really good. At that point, if they don't break your board or if they don't kill you, basically you win anyways. And so, but it's always good to shuffle the drone back into your deck for that purpose. And so banishing these 3 to summon your Star Sleeper, and you're going to do last resort, equipping it to the sleeper here. And then you know, you have your assault. Activating assault, assault's going to really help you out because, you know, if you are able to say, you know, you pass turn, your opponent's turn, and somehow, you know, they put like cards in the field, or they make a play, and you're going to activate Sleeper's effect, targeting itself, and it's going to be safe because of last resort. Top 2 of their cards. Assault's going to allow you just to, you know, have that extra draw, and that draw is actually really helpful. And just again, gaining advantage is just really good. And so that's that. That is the combo. This is just one of the boards you can make. There's more boards that you can make.